Yep. Apparently I hurt his feelings. I hurt Nicholas Light's feelings. He went live for the first time in a while yesterday. Apparently he's a full-time streamer now. Thank God. Thank God we can get this, up-and-coming content creator quit his day job and do full-time content creation. But, he's talking about me and I talk about him. Me and Nick, we're like this. Peas in the pond. We work off of each other pretty well. But did I get too far? Did I cross the line? Let's see it.
What we're getting back to this week or next week. Watch Call hate video about you. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Bloody Snowy. Cawcaw hate video about you. Do I make hate videos about Nicholas Light? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say I would. A lot of the content recently has been very negative towards Nicholas Light. Why? Because he is crashing out, going on dishonest takes about bringing animators into this bullshit during One Punch Man fiasco when he doesn't need to. So I condemned him for it. Is that the same type of hate that many people do just because he's Nicholas Light though? I disagree, right? I try to approach everything very objectively. If you did something wrong and I say you did something wrong, how are you going to call me a hater? If I never recognize Nicholas Light, then I think I could be a hater. There's probably more glazed videos about Nicholas Light than hate videos in my channel because I look at the situation and I decide for myself, is this right or wrong? I don't let anything else bias me. So that's kind of my take with it. But Bloody Snowy, bro's instigating. He wants to have a little bit more drama.
I'm good with that shit. Seriously, like
this.
We'll talk about that shit. We'll talk about shit tomorrow. But
talk about it. Oh, we got a part 2.
I have no disrespect.
We got a part 2. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Look at the body language here. Look at the body language here. Okay.
Really cool. We're getting
wait.
This week or next week. Watch Call hate.
Look at his face and look at the smile.
Video about you. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I just want you to look at the smile.
I'm good with that shit. Seriously, like, we'll talk about that shit. We'll talk about.
Yeah. Hey, are we gonna talk about? I'm ready. And tomorrow is today. Actually, I think it should be live in about 35 minutes. Oh, I can't wait. Please let me know what happens. Let's talk about it
tomorrow. But I'm good. Listen.
Yeah.
I have no disrespect or hatred towards Call.
Yeah.
He has the right to talk about me. We could be friendly. We're friends. He could talk shit.
I talk a lot of shit. I will I'll acknowledge this, right? It's actually kind of crazy that he hasn't blocked me yet. The level of just commentary that I've given about him in the last couple of weeks, for sure, they are very, very personal. And I'm doing a psychoanalysis of his entire makeup, right? For sure. What am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that I push it really far, but I know Nick can take it. All 9 inches of his supposed girth, right? And as long as we can stay on topic and be professional about making drama content without it getting personal feelings, because we do talk behind the scenes, I think it benefits all of us. So it's kind of a very interesting game right now of who's gonna fold first, right? Who's gonna get their feelings hurt and actually, make a personal video like that. And that's kind of the game where it's leading to. I called him an idiot once and he blocked me on Twitter. Well, yeah, because, Nick is obviously going to give me a lot more preferential treatment due to the way that I've covered him in the past. I have absolutely glazed and protected him in moments where I thought he deserved it. And there's extra context involved in that. So the things that I can get away with, and I can say definitely is not the same as a lot of the other people who just kind of pop up on Nick's, targets and he's just going to pop off on that, right? Right?
Good things about me, bad things about me. He could disagree with me. He could agree with me. I agree with him. I disagree with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It goes both ways. And that's how friendship is,
Yes.
You don't got to agree with everything about
fucking
and I understand.
Fucking pussy. Start some shit. The fuck? I thought he's gonna get all mad and start crying about all these videos or so. I can't believe he said this and that. It's some Vinland Saga season 2 shit. I have this you know, that's what it means to be an adult, you know, and we can disagree, we can agree, but at the end of the day, we're close. Like, come on, escalate.
And I understand where people come from. Honestly, I understand why people don't like me.
Yeah, because you fucking put a target on your back. Come on. Okay. Nick absolutely plays the heel. If you don't know of the concept of the heel, basically in WWE wrestling, there are villains, right? Heel role. You are playing the heel. You are playing the villain role, and it's the sake of engagement because drama and controversy gets people hyped up, right? But that's in the context of wrestling where it's a made-up show. This is real life and real people getting involved, and he's playing the heel, trying to bring in the animators involved into this shit when we have already concluded that's just production committee shit, right? So I do appreciate and love the fact that Nick is willing to play the heel for the sake of our entertainment and the content that comes out. I think there's a way to do this without getting real people involved, right? But I'm not gonna lie, the fact that he brought the animators involved, the way that he crashed out and tripled down on that shit, there's some real stakes involved now. You know what I mean? What we have is a very toxic relationship. I don't know how to describe this. Me and Nick, it is the most toxic, weird relationship where he goes on and to make crazy fucking claims and I don't hold back. I will fucking lash out and call it exactly for what it is. And we keep going, you know? But it's just, it feels weird. I feel like I made like a forbidden vow, like a pact with him. And it's like a Faustian pact. It's a very toxic and evil and malicious, but also productive, and there is entertainment at the end of the day. Like, anytime that you get really mad at Nick and you see his tweets online, I'm sure you get upset. But here's the thing. When you ratio him, when you quote retweet him, and your group of people start shitting on him because what he did was factually wrong and he makes a fool of himself and you get the engagement, I'm sure there's a part of you that also feels like that's kind of fun, right? So I'm trying to say, like, I appreciate and love that Nick is willing to play the heel. There is a way to do this without getting real people involved. But also at the same time, nobody asked you to play the villain role. Like, this is not a martyr. You know, this is not like, oh, you guys need to go easy on me because I'm deciding to play this role for your entertainment. No. This is a role that he is voluntarily choosing to do because it is the best way to get engagement, to thrive off of controversy. So again, right, if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen. And as long as we can be professional and keep the drama as what it is, content, then I think we could have a great future together.
Or why people criticize me, especially lately. It's because I'm outspoken, honestly. And even if what I'm saying...
He's right. He is very outspoken, but like beyond that, what are you outspoken about?
Could be wrong sometimes. I believe it. You know, I'm not just saying it to fucking grift. That's a beautiful word that people love to use lately.
I want to know if Nick understands what grift means.
That I'm saying shit just to like fit a narrative or something. I'm just being myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I stopped really...
Okay, so these are his actual takes then. So again, so remember how I asked, is he pretending to be retarded or is he retarded, right? Come on. But these are his honest takes. He's not grifting. He fully believes in it.
Shying away from saying what I want to say, and that's why people are starting to say I changed. Meanwhile, this is just who I am, and if people don't like it, just don't fucking watch. You know what I mean?
I think that there is a correlation of how Nicholas Light and Tectone's interactions have led him to escalate these gambits of controversy compared to the past. And this is me not as a random person, but a person who studies this guy over the last couple of years. I've been tracking his drama, keeping up to date, and there hasn't been any instance where he has gone overboard like this. The overboard part, I mean, is when he acknowledges that it is the production committee shit, but then decides to bring the animators involved and escalating at that point. That was a very interesting move. Something that baffled me because it's like, you don't have to do this. You already have a win condition that many people can agree with. Therefore, you can be as nasty as you want. But the fact that you escalated it and turned it around could only make me realize that this is a turning point. You are changing. Before, I was able to protect you off of a win condition that I could glaze you about and give the benefit of the doubt, but that's no longer the case. And I can only imagine it's because of the inspiration from Baldy, Tectone, right? Of the way that he handles content, and I'm sure Nick sees that and sees, that. But the thing is, I study Baldy. You have no idea how deep into the drama content I've been in the past in terms of consuming it. I have followed Tectone's drama controversy for years. Where do you think I understood how to do this type of content? Whether you like Baldy or not, he usually won't die on a hill. He will have a take that is so undeniable that even if you hate him, it's just like, fuck. Yeah, well, he's bald though, you know what I mean? Nick, I feel like, hasn't gotten enough coaching and is getting into things that he's not prepared for. And the whole animator stuff was that. But here's a very interesting part. If he did involve the animators in intentionally, while being aware that it's factually wrong, well, that's grifting though, And at the end of the day, does he know? Can I surely trust him? I don't know. It's just, that move just really confuses me. I think it confused a lot of people. I think a lot of people from his community too has realized, bro, up until this point, we could support you, but you're really turning into something different. And I don't think this is me being parasocial. I think this is just facts.
But they can't help themselves. They're gonna watch. They're gonna keep watching.
Yes.
And yeah, man, that's why I'll
keep
doing what I'm doing.
So, but the conclusion there is that you get that negative engagement brings you more viewership at the cost of your reputation and brand, but it gets more clicks, so it's fine. I just hope that he maintains this, right? I think there is a way to do this, but a balanced way. Not so far out that you literally turn into a Jack Doherty or a Johnny Somali situation, but in a nuanced, balanced way, right? The way that Baldy used to do in the past.
It's only gonna be worse and worse. I've said this for the past few months. If you don't like me, you're really gonna fucking hate me by the end.
And you know what? Again, the Faustian pact, right? I'm dancing with the devil. This makes me happy. We're gonna pop off even more into the new year. I don't know what kind of drama he's gonna stir up because the upcoming seasons are gonna be too peak. I genuinely don't know what he could do. Maybe I could guide him in getting the Mushoku Tensei fandom all bothered. Right? I don't know. If the animes are going to be actually good, what could he do other than hibernate until One Punch Man Season 3 in 2027?
A year, because I'm just going to be myself. I'm not going to stop doing it. I was.
And again, right? The more he crashes out, the better it is for me. Again, I'm the Squid Games guy, right? Not this one, right? the recruiter, right? It feels like I'm indulging into something I shouldn't be by constantly giving Nick, the drug, right? Over and over again, right? I'm not saying Nick is the homeless guy here, but this is one example that comes into mind where there's two options, right? There's two options of do you want, to be better, or do you want to keep doing what you're doing? And you know what? The more you pick the fucking lotto card, the better it is for me. And it's like watching an addict keep fucking his life up. But I'm just so invested at this point. I can't stop myself.
Was afraid of getting canceled in the past. I don't care anymore. Honestly, I can't even think about a way that I would get canceled. Honestly, I don't know what I've said that I don't know what I haven't said. You know what I mean? I feel like I've said everything controversial. It doesn't. What does grift mean? Google
Explain it.
It's just grift is Nicholas Light TV. Yeah.
Nah.
By the way, this isn't a cum rag. I had blue on my head.
Jesus, the grift is again when you are doing things without actually believing in it because an audience exists out there that you can profit off of, right? Very dishonest, disingenuous takes to just rally off of a crowd of people, right?
I was wiping it off. Look, there's blue on it.
Ew.
Yeah. One blue man. Stay off the internet and live by their day. Listen.
He can't do that. You know what a vacation is for Nicholas Light? He's on Twitter 25/8. And you know what? This recent holiday, I understand why now. I understand why. Because when I also wasn't streaming during the Christmas break for 2 days when I went home, what was I doing? I was tweeting out my ass. You know, you're bored. You're just constantly checking, ego surfing. What can I do? You know, and it's desperation for attention. Myself involved, right? We crave the attention because content creators, the amount of, listen, the amount of like engagement that we get constantly, especially live streaming with chat too, this constant boom, 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 right? It gets to you, especially if they're glazing you and idolizing you. And when that shit gets taken away, you feel like there's something missing, and you're going to be doing things to kind of like chase that engagement, you know? Like I do the same shit.
I realize that I'm asking for this type of attention.
Thank you. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I'm glad that we can at least clear that up.
I'm asking for the backlash.
Yes.
I'm asking for negativity. I'm asking for people to try to expose me. And
is this a humiliation kink though? Yo, how freaky does he get in bed? What kind of masochist do you think he is actually? I don't know. This entire behavior, like it's like you're asking for it. You want to be humiliated.
To attack me and make videos about me and make hate posts and threads about me.
Yeah.
Me out. I expect this. This is the life I asked for doing
yes.
what I do. But you know, I could sit and cry and cut myself and cry about it all day, or
you could not be like this and make content and get viewership off of entertaining your audience without relying on negative engagement. Like this isn't just this or that, you know. You have options.
I expect this. This is the life I asked for doing what I do. But you know, I could sit and cry and cut myself and cry about it all day, or I could say, you know what? At least they're fucking talking about me, right?
But like they could talk about you in other ways where they're not saying, you know, like all these nasty things about you, right? Like the framework of this mindset is very fragile because it's just like, well, either I'm fucking getting in the trenches and rage baiting or I'm not. But there's other ways to make content. But the other ways, it's harder. It is. It's harder, takes more effort. But just showing up here and just saying something wild and putting oil in the fire and the controversy and negative engagement, like it's easy. He's incentivized, you know? He's incentivized to do this because this is the meta. And it's a very insidious thing, again, with social media, how I talk about the algorithm is designed to keep you on there for the longest as possible, and how negative feelings, engagement is way more powerful than glaze and love, right? We're all part of the system.
That's how I look at it now. I'm not always going to say the right thing, but I think that's human. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
Yeah. It's okay to make mistakes. You're never going to be perfect. I just would appreciate if people would try to be good though and try to attempt to be right and to catch yourself and to inform yourself rather than going off of ignorant takes.
Here to say the right thing. I'm not here to be an expert on animation. I'm just going to be myself.
True. Okay. And that's fine, right? You don't have to be an expert on animation, but you could still at least listen to those experts, right? You doesn't need to take a course on it and get their insight and try to add that into your opinions and commentary. That's what I do, and I think it works out pretty well for me.
You know? And if that's being uninformed, unprofessional, then let it be. Then so be it. You know? Like I don't want to become an animation. If I want to be a master in animation, I go to art school. Fuck that. I'm not going to art school, bro.
What do you mean? All the fucking Sakuga tards on Twitter, they don't fucking actually animate. They just go on Sakuga Buru and fucking memorize shit and then talk like they're better than everyone else. Whoa. Careful now. But like, Nick, like you don't have to go to art school. You don't need to be a professional. You can simply watch videos, react to Senshi's videos, or probably pretentious, explaining about production value, and they feed you in such a simple way. Like, come on, that's how I did it.
Seriously. Fairy Tail is a good anime. I wouldn't know that. Yeah, I wouldn't know that. Link Click When. I'm definitely gonna end up watching that.
There is a bit more of this clip. Apparently, it goes until 3. So basically, he's just answering a bunch of random questions, but this content will continue for a bit more. So stay tuned.
I love all the openings. You know what I mean?
Link Click reactions will be coming.
Nux and Chibi in the future. I would love to. I'd like to say yes. I don't want to put words in their mouth.
What's going on with Nux? I don't see Nux engaging with Nicholas Light or Chibi or Tectone the way that like Tectone does with others. How does that? Do you guys know? Do you guys know what's going on with Nux? Like, does he not fuck with them? Like, what's with that? It's Nux and Chibi? Do they have drama? What is it? Yo, Parasocials, let me know. What's the intel? Because I don't know what's going on in their group. Do they have beef? Because I've never really seen Nux really engaged like with this group of people. Maybe he's too busy doing his own thing and there's nothing personal going on.
But yeah, I mean, if I wanted to do a stream with them, I just gotta ask them. I think they'd be down for it. You know what I mean? That's another thing I want to do in the new year. I want to collab a lot more. I really want to embrace who I am in the new year.
Okay.
Like people say I've changed. I just started showing more of
myself.
who I really am.
Oh boy.
You know what I mean? Like
oh boy.
Nothing is really
You haven't seen his true power just yet, bro. This has been 5% skuna so far. The true potential man is about to fucking come out and play.
changed about me. I've been this edgy, dark humor type of person since the beginning of my anime reactions. Maybe it became more comfortable the more I did it, but I think right now you're seeing me at like being myself, me at my best. This is who I am. Yeah.
Is it though? I feel like the Nicholas Light that was at his best was the one that would fake his reactions for entertainment and no one got hurt and he can make a big performance and I fuck with that. But the new Nicholas Light is faking, you know, I think he is. He's saying he's honestly believes in it, but I think he's faking these, you know, incidents to drive up more negative engagement where now, rather than people laughing and smiling and having fun, he's faking it while getting real people involved and harassed. And that's the part where I'm like, is that really your best though?
You planning for Steins Gate, dude? Of course. Yeah. Everybody wants me to react to Steins Gate. That's like a must. Yeah.
You think Nicholas Light can keep up with Steins Gate? I don't know. Check out my playlist though. The way that motherfuckers be glazing in the first reaction to the comment section, they're like, how does this guy know everything? Holy shit. The amount of people just fucking glazing me in that first video when I'm just fucking just looking at the anime and telling you what's going on.
Vinland Saga Season 2. I watched it already.
Pussy ass shit.
10 out of 10.
Nah, weak ass shit, bro. I have no friends. Nah. Sorry. I have no enemies. Nah. I have all the enemies.
We should collab with Cawcaw on a podcast. I would love to.
Yo, I'm telling you, Nick, we could have the most passive aggressive podcast. This is the thing. The best type of Tectone content that I saw was obviously a drama content, but the way that he would then open up a bridge with the people he got into shit with and have passive aggressive content. Like the people that he just fucking hated, they would make content together. I don't know if that happened a lot. I think I suggested that too, but like it's a very funny concept because instead of two friends, you kind of have two people that's kind of at odds with each other and it's kind of tense and you can feel the tension and the toxic, but they try to be professional. There's something fun about that. You know what I mean? So like, I think it could again, like my intent is to make content, engaging content, even if it's dabbling in dancing with the devil. Like this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Vinland Saga Season 2. I watched it already. 10 out of 10.
Also, I gotta do shout outs to Freshest Anime, right? Freshest Anime, Joe wants to do, you know, he wanted to make some extra like collab content too, whether it be like a podcast or whether it be like, you know, reacting together. I just don't understand what kind of content we could make, right? Like for example, double reaction stuff, the fact that we're both covering anime and the fact that he has a K-drama channel and I have like a cartoon channel, like what is there to really collab on like a genre? And if there was, what's the system? Could I deliver, right? The schedule. I hate having a schedule. I like just being free to do whatever the fuck I want, right? He also talked about a podcast. I just don't know what that podcast would be because me and Joe, it's different from me and Nick, right? Me and Joe, it's a lot more friendly and positive and wholesome. And here's the thing, people don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining to you how, as much as you condemn this guy, there's a part of me that appreciates him for playing heel because of the toxic content that comes out. People like the anger and the toxic negative engagement. Like me and Joe kind of just working off of it. That's fake drama. There's no stakes involved. With Nick, it's different.
You should collab with Cawcaw on a podcast. I would love to. I already hit him up. I'm like, bro, I don't know if he wants me to talk about it. I don't know. I don't want to
talk about it, pussy.
just talk about it. But yeah, I'd love to collaborate with him. You know, his chat hates me.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Not everybody. There's a lot of Nicholas Light enjoyers in chat too. That's actually kind of taking refuge here. But the YouTube comment section? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Just as like a little test, right? How many people you have watching right now? We have 403 people right now. Type 1 in chat if you like Nicholas Light. Type, like, and when I say like, I'm talking about like, do you find him entertaining and fun, right? I'm not talking about do you think he's a good person. Type 1 if you like him. Type 2 if you don't. Nick, are you watching this? Nick, are you watching this? It's not so bad, right? There's a lot of people that actually still enjoy you for who you are. Old fan, right? A lot of 2s, but a lot of 1s as well. And in the YouTube comment sections, that part is a bit different, right? There is less of my organic fans coming to shit on you, but more of like your haters, right? Because they see an opportunity to do so. And no matter what my chat or what my comment says, or what Nicholas Light chat says about me, I don't give a fuck. I care about how does he feel about me. I care about like the content creators themselves, right? To be baited off of the whims of the retards in the comment section of the chat, and to be believing off of that shit. I don't. You want to talk and be honest, like fucking just hit me up and I'll tell you up.
I don't know if he wants me to talk about it. I don't know. I don't want to just talk about it, but yeah, I'd love to collaborate with him. His chat hates me.
He knows.
They fucking hate me. Oh my god, it's all.
His ass probably camping my fucking chat sometimes just to see like, how did they respond? No, I know his ass be camping my stream sometimes. He just shows up sometimes out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hilarious, bro. Oh shit, whatever.
And I think he likes it. I think he likes that like the people that hate him are in my chat talking about him, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not about whether people are glazing or hating. It's about, are people talking about Nicholas Light? That's the most important part.
A year ago, I would cry about it. I would complain about it. But I'm not.
And he did. Half a year ago, he did the Lord of the Mystery shit, remember? But I'm glad that he's moved on and gotten a tougher skin.
The point in my career where I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, listen, man. Like, I'm all they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
How could I complain about that?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many
we love him.
That wish they were talked about as much as I am.
And
I just got to look at it as a little bit of
it's a badge of honor,
a sign of my success, But yeah, whatever. There's a bunch of channels I just don't fuck with.
Like who?
Cawcaw I fuck with.
It's crazy. It's actually crazy the bias he has for me. As much as I say that I had a bias for him, it's actually crazy the shit that I get away with. Random fucking Twitter account says, "You're a loser, blocked." Random dude, says, you're faking your, and like they say like I don't know, like oh, your skin's not that good. I'm trying to think of like a very trivial thing. I'm literally going in psychoanalyzing this guy at the age of 25, making a video about how he had no friends, bringing in past historical events and painting a picture of what kind of person he is. I'm getting and he's in my You think he's scared of the backlash? That like, oh, he blocked me and then I post like a screenshot of Nicholas Light blocked you. You know, how many times does that go around on Twitter, right? Of many people. I think that I think that he doesn't fear me, but he knows my good intentions. And even though I'm too harsh with my words, I still fuck with him, and that's why he gives me the lenience. And the fact that I've also done positive coverage of him up until this year. Many, many videos. I got like a fucking playlist, right? Like straight up. Like, look at this shit. Like, dude, I have 52 videos. I have 52 fucking videos. And maybe that's why he appreciates it, right? I think he sees potential. Like random Twitter accounts, right? Random YouTube channels, right? That he doesn't know. He's just gonna kind of crash out on them. But like there's like a historical like precedence of what I've done making content out of it. And this is extra exposure, right? This is like marketing for him too, right? So I think he sees value in that.
But yeah, there's other channels that I don't.
Say it. Yo, it's GOT Gaming. Yo, is it Luke? Did he stop following GOT Gaming again? Is it Michelangelo? Oh, is it Michael? Is it your boy Roshi? Is it your boy Rock Lee? Is it ED Anime? Cause he's black? No, I can't be, right? There's no way, right? What? Who is it? Call them out. Call them out. Flexi J Anime? Yeah, I haven't seen him talk about Flexi J Anime anymore. Did Flexi abandon the ship? Did Flexi backstab Nicholas Light? Oh my god? What? Nick is watching right now. I see you, Nick. Nick, I just want you to know there's a part of the video where you say that my chat hates you. And I did a test of how many people of the people watching actually fuck with you or not. And you'd be surprised how many people actually like you and enjoy you, right? So again, I'm not gonna do it again, but you can watch the clip in this video when it goes up.
I don't fuck with at all. I think they're fucking snakes.
Name them.
And
who are they?
They're pieces of shit.
Who are they?
Reaction channels.
Reaction channels, huh? Who is it? Name it. Name it. I need to know. Yo, name them. Give me a number. Don't, maybe like name how many there are and like the first letter of their channels. Oh my god, could you imagine?
I won't say names. Maybe I will over time.
Say it.
But, yeah, there's plenty of pieces of shit out there.
Woo.
You know, man. Like, no, I'm not gonna go there yet. We'll save that for another.
Do I have to make shit up to force his card? Do I have to literally say he hates GOT Gaming so that he has to clarify it? Don't make me force your card.
Other time. Anime of the year.
Chainsaw Man the movie. It's not fair. Taco Pizza Original Sin. Nah, overrated. Solo Leveling Season 2.
Anime of the year. Ah, shit.
Solo Leveling Season 2.
What anime? One Punch Man, of course. Honestly, I think it would be Takopi. Takopi, I really fucking love.
Takopi, baby!
Flexi J. She's great.
Ah! God damn it. God damn it. I can't fucking try to get Flexi to turn on Nick. God damn it.
She's great. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's great.
Whenever I go to Japan, I think we're aiming to go February, March, and go for like 2 months. We're definitely going to hang out with her. Definitely. Get some food with her.
Oh, shit?
She's
Double
great.
date?
She's great. What other creators do I like? Oh, say names. I'll let you know, bro.
Double date as in like Flexi has a boy. She's married, by the way. Flexi has a husband, if you guys don't know. And Nick's married too, right? That's why I say double date.
Yeah, but Flexi J, Rice and Ginger, they're great. They're fucking great.
Okay, they're safe for now. All right. Those names has been cleared.
Gotcha Smack, great guy.
Gotcha Smack? What the hell? You shout out to Gotcha Smack. My homeboy, I used to watch him for Honkai Star Rail content. He's doing some Chaos Zero Nightmare stuff now.
I haven't really talked much to Gotcha Smack. I think we exchanged words like once. He's a great guy.
He's cool. He's chill. Bald?
Fuck Tectone.
True.
I hate that bald bastard.
True.
Yeah, that's how I.
Tectone's greatest sin is for being bald and what he did to Arc Knights. the drama, I think like the Tectone's turning point, I think, was Arc Knights. I didn't really follow that content back then, but I hear the way that the Arc Knights community talked about him, it was fucking nuclear.
Drum Tony's pretty cool. We've talked like once or twice, I think, if I'm thinking of the right guy. Yeah, that's yeah, I know who you're talking about. He wanted.
There it is. GOT Games. GOT. If Nick ignores GOT Games here, then it is basically a confirmation that he is one of those reactors mentioned. I'm calling it right now.
To hang out or get together when I was in LA.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
You read it. Yeah, I know you read
Studio Gek, they're pretty cool. They follow me on Instagram. They're
all
cool.
right.
Yeah, I never had a problem with them. Cool dudes. Your boy Roshi. I fucking love you.
Ignored. Glossed over. Interesting, huh? Oh, I don't know what's actually happening, right? Oh, I don't. The GOAT himself. Breaking news! Did you know that Nicholas Light, supposed patriot and protector of free speech is refusing to name his ops. Apparently he has drama. He has drama with reactors, yet he won't name them. He saw a name being mentioned in chat of somebody that he is against before. It's kind of questionable, their status with GOT Games. Why does Nicholas Light hate GOT Games? How could Ben Tennyson do this? Tune in next time.
Boy Roshi, man. At one point, I thought he didn't like me, but that was just me assuming things. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was just being retarded. Your boy Roshi, everybody there, they're fucking great, man.
Okay.
They're great.
So,
Michelangelo never really did I?
ignored GOT Games. Ignored That's the Bruh. They're all on the list. Ignored Freshest Anime as well. And Bro says ED Anime. Next comment. Your hairline is receding. Bro, come on, bro.
I don't know. He's one of the coolest guys, honestly.
Michelangelo?
Like, Michelangelo.
We got a second GOT Games coming in here. Now, if he ignores GOT Games for a second time, you know it's real. And he ignored it again, didn't he? Hold up a second. He's already talked about Michelangelo. He ignored GOT for the second time. How could he do this?
Was one of the cool. I keep changing my fucking desk, man. My hairline, yeah, pretty cool. Carly and Ange, yeah, pretty cool. They just hit me up.
Freshest Anime being mentioned again for the second time. Will he ignore it?
On Instagram. Pretty cool people. Did you watch the Game Awards?
Yeah, and ED Anime did talk. ED Anime did react to Nicholas Light's content. He did. He made an hour drama video. ED's on the list. GOT's on the list. Freshest Anime is on the list. They're on the list. Reaction channels. Coincidence? How could Ben Tennyson do this? Threat or menace to society?
Yeah, I watch it every year. I had my brother come over. I was gonna stream.
He got a brother? Oh shit! Imagine the brothers just like him. That'd be crazy.
It, but that's something me and my brother like to watch together. So we watched it. Me, my brother, and my wife, and my beautiful wife, Giguk.
Ignored ED Anime, Freshest Anime, GOT. Literally lined up. Literally fucking all lined up. Nah, fuck Giguk. Nah, his anime was fucking trash. Mid. Fucking immigrant ass anime, bro. Pandering towards the fucking immigrant. That's crazy. I saw people call Ban an immigrant an anime only immigrants could understand. My only beef with Giguk is the fact that his spring 2024 tier list, I think, Windbreaker season 1, I think, whenever that aired, bro, he watched it in 2x speed, I swear, and said, this is just action and no story. And I'm like, of all the fucking animes, delinquent anime you could say, is just that you no story, bro. I still think about the fucking backstory of, you know, that Togashi guy. No, not Togashi. That's the fucking Hunter guy. Toga, whatever. You remember how like the dude basically like was trying to keep the group together because the leader was crashing out, and he was on the fucking on his knees with mirrors. There were like broken pieces of mirrors that he's trying to collect, and in the mirrors were each fucking friend group. And I was like, no story?
Yeah. I like, okay. Trash taste.
Bro wants to make it on the podcast. I know you do. There is one person that actually has the audacity and the clout to actually make it onto the Trash Take podcast, and it actually is Nicholas Light. And I know he took that shit personally in the Gachi Akuta video, where he got indirectly called out. I still think it was him being mentioned there indirectly.
I only like Giguk.
Yeah. Damn, bro is fucking doing tricks off of it. Bro wants to make it on the podcast.
Yeah, I only like him. I don't.
Freshest Anime mentioned again under a different name this time. Joe Freshest.
Know any of them. I want to make this clear. I don't know them. So I don't want to say, oh, I hate them. I don't like them as people. I'd probably love them as people. But as online personas and just seeing their content.
That's right,
I
the
get
game.
a vibe from them. Yeah, Giguk is probably the only
What's the
one
vibe?
that
What's the
I
vibe?
react to. Or be interested in talking with one day. But I doubt that.
Holy shit, freshest anime being mentioned over and over again. I actually never really watched Connor's content other than his live streams. And for Joey, I never watched the Anime Man growing up. I knew about him through Joey Bissinger, which is his other channel where he talks about more like, I don't know, different type of like commentary videos about the state of Japan or his mindset about different business ventures. Like those things are pretty insightful.
Because he's inside the industry and the industry doesn't fuck with me. I don't need the
bunch of fucking chills, bro. The industry just wants to make it onto the Trash Tea podcast too.
The industry doesn't need me. So, you know what I mean? The industry has plenty of people.
Industry doesn't need you? But no, you shouldn't say that though. That's a bad hand. No, you're not thinking. Because like when his usual counter for the criticism online is my videos gets the most views in YouTube reactions. I've done more for this series than any of you fucking monkeys. If you say shit like this, now you're kind of acknowledging the industry doesn't need you and that your viewership doesn't really matter to support them.
You'll never see me at the Crunchyroll Awards though. Genazad, I haven't talked to Genazad.
Dude, this guy will fucking pick up Genazad's name but ignores GOT Games and Freshest Anime and ED Anime like 15 times. And I'm not saying who's Genazad, because Genazad is another content creator bigger than me in Twitch, but like, that's a gacha creator. He's intentionally ignoring this name. Nah. The fact that he fucking sniped Genazad there when GOT Games is there again. Nah, it's GOT Games. Why does Nicholas Light hate GOT Games? I can't believe this.
Since that stream we did a long time ago, he's a cool guy.
The podcast.
He's cool as fuck.
Shout out to Genazad for his gacha content. Knew him from Epic 7 Days. I rated him a bunch of times. It was cool that like I have a platform and a sizable audience to actually, you know, give him some little bit of help. And the Chaos Zero Nightmare content, I love it right now.
The gacha community, I don't have any problems with, honestly.
So far. Tectone should soft launch Nicholas Light into the gacha community in a better way before. I know he already entered with Genshin and Wu and shit like that, but like I see great potential for him to displace that community too in the absence of Baldi. Baldi's too busy doing general commentary about politics and streamer drama, right?
Honestly, I can't wait to be back in it this week when we get back to it.
GOT Games mentioned again.
Listen, bro.
Bro sniped Chibi reviews immediately after ignoring GOT Games for the 17th time now.
Listen, I guarantee you there's people in my chat that fucking hate him. Just like there would be people in his chat that would hate me.
Sure.
When I tell you, two of the best people I've met in content creation, Tectone and TV reviews.
Oh.
You could think what you want about them.
Yeah.
You do not know them. You don't. I know them. And they are great people. They are great friends. Whether I was right or wrong, they always checked in on me.
Yeah.
Always. And
I think that them checking in on you during drama and sending DMs is not proof of genuine friendship. I still think that they are a bunch of yes men that wants to enable you for the sake of clout and engagement, and you are all trauma bonding. I'm sorry if you feel that this is very hateful, but this is how I truly feel. You've never actually met them or hung out with them. All you know is their online persona, and their incentive is to basically basically like kind of play friendly with you because they're also kind of like the same controversy outcast. And now I feel like you guys are trauma bonding. That's how I feel. Maybe you're genuine friends and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But them sending DMs during your time of need when all they do is ignore shit, never call you out, like the whole LA streamer brand shit that y'all be condemning. I say Chibi is nothing but a fucking jellywig, bro. Spineless coward that will say nothing about you condemning animators, while he, well, obviously won't. He's not gonna say blame the animators. He's still strong on his position about Bandai Namco stuff, but the fact that he won't call you out, that's all I need to know about him. Spineless, compromised. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder.
I will always be grateful for that, despite what anybody says about them. You could call Chibi a gooner, a lolly.
He is a gooner. He is a lolicon. He is an incest enjoyer. I don't care about that. I care about the consistency in people's words. The virtues you vouch about. Like if Chibi or Tectone and them never fucking condemn LA streamer behavior, I don't give a fuck. But the fact that you talk about this shit, Hassan shot caller, all that shit, and suddenly Chibi's playing cover up for you during this drama incident because he's incentivized to play friendly with you because of that one fucking anime podcast of a bunch of League of Outcasts trauma bonding have a group therapy session. No, I refuse. I stand by this shit. Where is it? Where's that thumbnail? Yep. Hassan Ludwig, dog. Right? This one, where do you think this is from? I see this the same thing on the other side of the coin. He can't call you out. He'll never call you out. He's gonna sit in his little cuck chair and let you do whatever you want. That's not an actual friend. That's a fucking yes man that's too scared to speak out.
Lover, whatever you want. None of that shit matters to me. He's a good guy at the end of the day.
Oh, he probably is a good guy, by the way. Like, I'm not saying Chibi is an evil person. I'm just pointing out this one thing that I'm pissed off about. Like, this isn't me saying I fucking hate Chibi. I like his content.
And if you look at his enemies, the people that like went after him like a few months ago,
the hoodweebs. That's right. Profile pictures, Boruto, My Hero Academia, pronouns and flags and bio, ball gun gamers. That's his ops.
Personal shit. Nah, like that just tells me who's right and who's wrong.
Alicia X Life. Hey, what's up?
You know, like Chibi's not over here doxing people, going after them.
Yeah, but he brings it upon himself. It's another thing, right? This is what I see. Chibi and Nicholas, it's like Chibi has basically become so radicalized because of the amount of people dishonestly blaming him as a pedo, as a degenerate, because of the amount of baiting he does for engagement online. Chibi then double downs and basically leans into it. He's basically gave up on trying to save his brand or image, and he doubled downs on this behavior, posting shit like, oh, Amo getting raped, so happy, I'm sure she's having a good time, right? To further instill like this, I don't know, we're not gonna lose the battle, I'm gonna keep fighting the good fight. All this does is create more targets on your back, more harassment, more insane people to dox him, to send him death threats. It's not in your good interest. Their way of doing brand PR management is fucking dog shit.
And ruining their personal lives. All he does is talk about anime and he's super passionate about it. And then you have his haters.
GOT Games mentioned again for the 17th time.
That will go after his
Apparently Alicia and Nick unfollowed each other on Twitter. Ooh. Alicia X Life ignored. Oh, bro. Nick, I'm telling you, man. You ignore the comments in chat. I'ma make shit up. And now you're kind of backed in the corner. Maybe I'm going to force your hand.
Personal life to the point where I don't even want to like go where they went.
Freshest anime mentioned again.
Up, but it was fucking disgusting. I will always have his back. You could think what you want about him. At the end of the day, it's fucking anime. You know what I mean? It's fucking anime.
It's not that deep. I do think that Chibi has his best interests. Like, I think Chibi is a positive influence in the community, as much as you may think this is crazy. The way that he actually goes on to fight against anime censorship and cover news like that and make people aware, I think that's actually good. There's obviously times where it goes a bit too far, like when sometimes he jumps the gun too early, like that Bochi incident, right? With like the mom with the Bochi titty size and stuff like that. No, I genuinely think that there is a net positive. He's not going to be perfect, but I think that the effort that he puts in, I think there is value in that, no matter how much you hate the guy.
Anime. I have nothing against Chibi. He's such a fucking good person. And Tektone's
bald.
Great. Tektone's great. Why are my messages being deleted? I'm not deleting them, bro.
Freshest anime and GOT games getting ignored over and over again.
Do I look like I'm deleting them? I'm deleting them in my mind. I don't know, bro. Terminally online zombies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Like, listen, you have like people like me that rage bait, and then you have people that get...
You acknowledge it. You can't tell me I'm not rage baiting.
My mind. I don't know, bro. Terminally online zombies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Like, listen, you have like people like me that rage bait, and then you have people that get personal.
By the way, just because I get very personal, the rage baiting. By the way, when you're rage baiting, I think there is dishonest and honest rage baiting, right? If he truly believes in the things that he says, and it ends up making people mad, that is a genuine take, but people got baited and are raging. You know what I mean? Just because you rage bait, I don't think it means that you're a grifter.
I don't know, bro. Terminally online zombies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Like, listen, you have like people like me that rage bait, and then you have people that get personal. And I'm sorry, but I don't think any amount of rage baiting should ask for people to get personal to the point
can't handle criticism, get off the online, right?
Where they're trying to dox you or go after your family or shit.
True about that. Once it gets to that point, I think any calls to action for violence, right, doxing, that's way too fucking much. That's insane. I think you should be deleted off, social media for doing stuff like that. But I think Nick, I think he understands, right? There's like a line not to cross, and I think he does take it on the chin pretty well, right? He definitely takes my loads very well.
I think that's just taking it too far, taking it way too far. And then people will be like stupid content creators will
like
be
who?
like, oh,
like
you
who?
asked for it. Like there's this one content creator I can't fucking stand. I
Name
forgot
it.
their names. Yeah, I can't fucking stand him.
Who?
Yeah, we had some shit go on earlier this year, like a few months ago, during this whole One Punch Man shit. Fuck.
What? Who?
What else?
Precious
Nick
Anime
gonna
mentioned.
watch JJK season 3. Yeah, I'll be there the first fucking hour.
Precious
the first
Mania.
minute it drops.
I don't know. Apparently he got into beef with some people earlier on. Is it you, Senshi? Is it you? I don't know. This is in the early game of the One Punch Man drama. Who is it? Is it Twitter? Is it Twitter people or is it YouTube creator? I don't know.
I'll be reacting.
Reanimated? No. That was later on, right? The reanimated stuff. They're the friends, right? The ones that I think we made is Nicholas Light racist, right? That was later in the game. This is early game he's mentioning.
To it, and then the reaction will be up within like an hour or two.
He's fast as fuck with those.
Coco?
Yeah, say it.
Yeah, I have no problem with Coco. You know,
Pussy.
Do I get annoyed sometimes?
Absolutely, you should be annoyed. I'd be surprised if you're not fucking annoyed. I need you to realize he sniped my name here after ignoring GOT Games twice here. GOT Games. Surgically comes in, snipes Caw. Yo, Luke, what's going on? Yo, aren't you following him? Yo, Luke, if you're watching, what's going on, daddy? What the hell?
Sure. You know, like I feel like every time I look on his account, he's talking about me.
Yes.
But
absolutely.
If I were him, I'd talk about me too.
Yes.
Holy shit!
This is my fucking train ticket to fame and success. Do I need him? No. If you've seen this video, right? If you've seen how much does Nicholas Light make? It is the Hunter x Hunter stuff. cawcawTV Nicholas Light money, right? I showed you. I did a whole breakdown of how much viewership does he actually give me in my overall monthly viewership of reaching 2 million views for main channel and second channel combined. It's not that significant, but it's very easy content. And I'm not gonna lie, he absolutely fucking carries me on Twitter. Twitter right now is a very interesting experiment I'm doing where I am rage baiting like crazy. In a very funny way, hopefully, that people understand where I'm coming from, like stuff like this, right? Stuff like this, but you can tell the engagement is different. I'm riding off the fame. A lot of other accounts, like I do better on Twitter than many other reaction channels that's been tweeting for a long time because they aren't really playing the algorithm game like me, right? I'm not here trying to post random opinions about what happened in my day. I'm trying to get into existing fandoms and groups of people and rally off of that. And I think that's why my Twitter engagement, it's not the blue check mark, by the way. This has nothing to do with it. Even without the blue check mark, we were already kind of doing that. So yes, he absolutely fucking carries hard on my Twitter account. And I think it's a very good tool to utilize into making more content. YouTube side, it's a bit different, but like, would I prefer to have him around? Yes. I don't want him gone. Many people want him deleted and gone from the anime community. I'd be sad because the drama content is so fucking fun, right? Again, it's dancing with the devil.
Farm the fuck out of me. Oh my god, I'm like I give so many creators content.
Yes.
Totally Not Mark. I've had one interaction with Totally Not Mark, and it was that a tweet where he called me uninformed.
Yeah. That was the Henry Thurlow. Henry Thurlow's still bald. Henry Thurlow is uninformed, unhelpful. What was it? I forgot the actual tweet.
It was a bunch of virtue signaling bullshit. I'm not a fan, honestly.
But here's the thing. Virtue signaling, I think, is basically... How do I explain this? I don't like it when people use these buzzwords to kind of just like make a blanket statement to oppose an argument. Virtue signaling, I think, is a very performative action. For example, I think that in a way, people complaining about One Punch Man Season 3 is a form of virtue signaling. Okay? And basically the virtue here is the performative people that pretends to care about One Punch Man when all they're doing is riding the hate off of it, right? When you are standing on principles, when at the end of the day you never actually was invested into anything, and it's very performative and it's all for clout and engagement, it's very fake. Totally Not Mark coming into this. I don't think is virtue signaling. This is a YouTuber that is in animation that literally did an interview with industry insiders. I don't know if Sakura Bro, guy is an industry insider, but what I'm trying to say is the guy that's doing it, what he's all about, it makes sense. To say that he's virtue signaling, I think is wrong because there is substance and value to be held from what he's doing. He's not doing this in a performative way to just seem like a better person than Nick. It's coming from an authentic place of passion and care for the anime itself.
Like, I'll react to a video of his, but like that shit, he could have just messaged me. Honestly, man, I would have made my point clear.
Nah, why message you when you can tweet and make video content out of it?
But his audience, of course, they're gonna agree with him. Whatever.
cawcawTV is calling Chibi your dog. Yeah, I still stand by it. It's mean. I'm not wrong though. If you have a problem with that, confront the idea. Because here's the thing, it gets very uncomfortable when you want to attack the logic, because I have documented shit going on. I made videos about it. Like, I wouldn't just die on this hill. You have any problems with what I'm saying, bring it up. Bring a clip up, and I'll explain you why I feel that way, and we can talk about it like grown adults.
Why is bro ignoring my Vinland? I already talked about that shit.
Why is bro ignoring GOT games mentioned for the 28th time?
Motherfucker, I love Vinland Saga Season 2. It's better than Season 1. Mother's Basement? I don't even know what that is. I mean,
bro read a comment down below and then scanned up to read this comment about the interviews, but then ignored GOT games while going back and forth.
I know it's a YouTube channel that has like a lot of subscribers. I just never watched their videos. Cawcaw has the most genuine takes on you.
True.
Listen, I said it earlier. I'm gonna say and do a lot of dumb shit in my life.
Okay.
It's because I don't care.
Yeah.
People care, which is why they don't really do dumb shit. But when they're in their careless mode, they will do that dumb shit. They just don't show it on camera.
Depends on what you mean by what you care, right? Like, if Nick is attempting, like I love it when people are outspoken. Even if you say wrong things, as long as you have good intent and you can make mistakes, we can acknowledge them and move on. Nick, though, avoids the logical truth in order to keep double downing on these outrageous, volatile takes. That's the thing that I have a problem with, right? So again, be outspoken, do you, make a bunch of noise. But when it's time and more receipts come out, giving more information about the context of these things, you don't acknowledge it. And you dishonestly kind of walk around it. And that's what people don't care about, you know?
Me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. So my dumb shit, I'll just let it all out. I'll say dumb shit.
Precious Anime mentioned again.
Disrespectful shit. But that's who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I act the same way I act. I act with you guys the same way I act with my friends. You know what I mean? Like, so many people watch me. They're like, bro, I feel like I'm watching anime with my friend. That's what it's like watching you. And that's how I am. Honestly, that's how I am. I'm not over here studying things before I come on stream. I literally was upstairs.
I've never studied things to prep for a stream. Everything is improv, one take.
What was I doing? I was laying my wife and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go stream in like 10 minutes. And that's it. Like, I'm not over here preparing or whatever or thinking about what I'm going to say. I just go live or I just press record and there you go. Bro is being Luffy, doesn't care, just lives. Yeah, exactly.
But I think Luffy has like a good sense of like a moral compass that he stands by, and it's very righteous. Even though he acts in such primitive, simple, monkey ways, you can see that there's good intentions behind it. The same cannot be said about Nicholas Light. Nicholas Light, maybe Blackbeard, the antithesis of Luffy. A man that is so driven by ambition. A man's dream never dies. How compelling is that? To do whatever it is necessary. To step over others, backstab, climb the fucking ladder of power to get on top. A schemer. Long con schemer. That's what Blackbeard is. I don't know. The more I think about it, it's not really Luffy here.
Exactly. I think too many people care about always doing right or always saying the right thing. You know what I mean? You still double down even after people correct you, say that argument is pretty trash. Not really. Not really.
What do you mean not really?
You know, nothing I say is objectively wrong.
animators can't cook a fucking. The chef cannot cook a meal in 30 seconds if that's all they have. Come on. No. That is the one thing that you're dying on a hill of.
I truly believe that. I truly believe that.
GOT Games make
You're
again.
gonna go back to Expedition 33, my brother? Of course. Listen, bro. People that hate me
Yeah.
have hated me since the beginning.
No. There are people being converted away from you recently because of the drama. And they're actually coming here now and saying, like, dude, I used to love this guy, but he's changed. Like, there are a lot of people that actually, like, loved you in the beginning, but see the change.
They're never going to change their opinion on me. I could take all my earnings and give it to the animators themselves and quit reactions and only game on my channel. And all the revenue goes to Japan and all the animators. I could completely make up for all these mistakes and all the things I'm wrong about. They would still fucking hate me.
Yes, because those are absolute haters that hate you for who you are. But the genuine people that would give you good faith and the benefit of the doubt, if you actually did that, I think would actually glaze you for that and combat those haters who will always hate you no matter what.
I could do no wrong. They will. I mean, I didn't do anything controversial really in the past, like a few years ago.
Nah, you are Mr. Controversy. You've been canceled off of like 2 separate fucking communities with over fucking like almost like 500,000 subscribers. K-pop, Taylor Swift, and the only. Come on, man. You're Nicholas Controversy Light.
They hated me when I fake reacted, when I overreacted, when I care too much about Takopi's original sin. That's why
I backed you on that take because I actually could agree with that.
Why they hated me. I care too much. And yeah, whatever. You know, I can't convince people to love me that hate me.
And I can't convince you that like this is not the only way to see things, bro. And you know what? Again, I'm Ryuk and he's Light, and maybe it's better if he just keeps crashing out. Why try to give him insight and try to see him from a different perspective when the content will just make itself?
Regardless of what I do, you know, and I'm never going to give them that W. So even if I'm wrong and they're calling me out, I'm not going to say they're right. I don't care. Honestly, I'm not going to make them feel bigger than me and apologize to them. Fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. Boruto needs to be made by JC. Boruto, I'm actually having a good time with.
Okay.
Yeah, Boruto's not too bad. Yeah. Giguk Fall Anime 2025 video tomorrow. I'll throw it in there. Why not? Yep. You said lots of snakes, but said every reactor was cool. Let me fix that.
Name them. Name them.
There were a lot of virtue signaling fakes, snakes in the reaction community.
I agree. There's also a lot of toxic grifters, snakes in the reaction community. Absolutely. Both paradigms exist.
I don't want to say names.
Say
I'm
it!
giving them content, and I don't want to do that.
But you love the content though. You want people to talk about you. Nicholas Light, this is not your full potential. We need to separate the emotion. I want to teach him about dissociation. The less he takes it personally, the better drama we can get. Why not? We're already this far in. Come on. Fucking move forward. Tatakai, bro. I'll be your Reiner. He can be Eren. Move forward. Name them. Make them talk about you. We can farm that shit too, right? The only thing limiting us right now is your personal feelings. Get rid of that shit. Fucking move forward. Where's that one Attack on Titan meme? Eren, move forward. Why are you hesitating? Yeah. This one. Again, I'm done playing therapist. Nah. Why are you hesitating right now? We can have more content. You're being a pussy about this because your personal feelings are getting in the way. Remove those meaningless emotions. Kill it. Let's make more drama.
I want to do that, but I've definitely seen their names in my chat.
GOT Games! ED Anime! Cause he's black! Freshest anime. We got him. Debunked. Big brain analysis. He's just giving it to me. He's seen the names. He's been ignoring it. Mentioned.
Yeah. I've tried being nice with everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the only creator that has reached out to so many reaction channels to try to do content together.
He has done that a lot, though. I will say he is everywhere and anywhere and everyone. He is there. The door is open.
I don't think any other reaction channel is doing that. I even did a video reacting to creators' anime openings, their favorite anime openings, a long time ago, like a year or two ago. Like, I try to be friends with everybody, but not everybody wants to be nice or be friends with me.
And here's the thing. Because I think your intent of friendship here is not friendship, but more of gaining allies. Catching it at the root and putting a leash on them like Chibi. Right? This is the way I see it in my very pessimistic, just negative, just lens of POV in this game that we all play. Tectone did a lot of that shit too, where he would hype up a lot of smaller creators because he was really isolated, right? He was outcasted from all the big boys. So he organically grew a new army of soldiers, right? I think this guy comes to mind. Gacha Smack also as well. Gacha Smack. I'm not saying that these are tools or pawns of Tectone. These are real people that do their own thing. Gacha Smack initially had beef with Tectone and then kind of sorted stuff out and then they became friends. There's Mr. Poke, right? Mr. Poke, I think also during Honkai Star Rail stuff, definitely was on that Tectone wave and they kind of had a fallout. But these are some of the examples that I'm providing you of strategies involved when you are big, but you have controversy. You seek out new up and rising talent. You basically taint them with your corruption and now you have support. And when you look at it through this lens and they kind of see the negativity, it's not surprising why they don't want to play nice with you. And then there's monsters like me who is willing to dance with the devil because I care only about content, right? Many people are not fucked in the head like me to play like you,
And I'm not over here like on my fucking knees. You know what I mean? Like, I was just trying to be nice to people. You know what I mean? But whatever. There's definitely some pieces of shit in this community. And whatever. Them and their fucking 5,000 viewerships, they could go fuck off. I don't need them. I really don't need them. Can you do it again? That video was amazing. I would love to do it. I want to do a big gacha collab. I think I can. Honestly,
do it.
I'm currently.
I can't wait. I want to farm that shit too. Absolutely. The gacha content creator drama that's going to happen. Like, bro, could you imagine?
Currently talking to a lot of gacha creators. So I think, a gacha collaboration will happen pretty soon.
Who's gonna get on?
I don't even care who it is. I have nothing against any gacha creator.
I'm telling you, man. I think Nick has great potential to succeed Tectone, in the gacha community. But could he fill in Baldi's, shoes? Could he do it?
I just hate Genshin. Yeah.
Yeah, he can do it. Actually, he's already shooting on Genshin.
Happen pretty soon. And I don't even care who it is. I have nothing against any gacha creator.
Yeah.
I just hate Genshin.
Fuck Genshin Impact.
That's about it, man. That's about it. The coping on Twitter about having animation on the last What
was I gonna say? Is this guy GOT Games is genuinely like that though, even on his own channel? Is he glazing GOT Games or not? Basically, I'm trying to figure out if this is like a big GOT Games fan, and his desperation to get GOT Games acknowledged is the reason why he's being outed. You know what I mean? Is that, or is he just instigating?
PM episode was frying me. Oh, that shit was hilarious. Fucking 30 seconds of animation. Everybody's like, you see what happens when they have time? Let's see them given that amount of time, and I want to see them do a full episode like that.
Hey, 2027. 2027. Same production line. Better schedule, apparently. We'll see.
Honestly. And then I'll apologize. That's when I'll apologize. When we get a full fucking episode that looks like...
Right here. Come back to this in 2 years' time. 2 years' time, bro. I don't know if we'll ever remember this, but here it is. Hello, me. From, 2 years into the future. Hello, what's going on? You gotta acknowledge it. You said it, right? If they have enough time and they deliver a consistent episode like that, we'll see.
Like that. Yeah. I just hope the negativity calms down soon.
I don't.
I think there's a difference between negativity and honesty, right?
I think there's a difference between negativity and toxic negativity. Just the way that he talks about toxic positivity.
I've surely have been negative these past few months.
Yeah.
And I don't mind. I don't mind being negative. You know, I love complaining.
Yeah.
I think it's a way for me to vent. It's a way for me to be honest with you guys about things. Bro is never apologizing. I will apologize to
For nothing.
people in my audience that were hurt by something I've said.
Okay.
I'm sorry that it hurt you. I don't want to hurt anybody that supports me, that watches me. But to the people that hate me and are dying for a fucking apology, you are never going to get it. You're never going to get it. Even if I feel
So petty. I kind of like it. It's like he's willing to acknowledge the wrongdoings only if you like him, though.
wrong about something, I will only apologize to people that I respect and that respect me. I'm not going to apologize to people that disrespect me. You know what I mean? You could say I rage bait all I want, but taking that rage bait and making it personal, personally attacking me, personally going after my career. You know what I mean? Everybody will always say, Japan doesn't care. Japan doesn't care about the West. Japan doesn't care about a reaction channel's opinions. They don't care.
They might have not cared, but I think they actually do kind of care when it's making this much motion with actual animators coming out and making responses and articles being made about him. You know, it's actually kind of crazy how much motion he actually made during One Punch Man Season 3.
And then they will care so much about my opinions on behalf of those animators, on behalf of those people in Japan. I don't get it. It's like the goalpost is constantly moved. Do they care or do they not care? Did the director delete his account because of me, or did he not know me? And
I think that, again, it was the last straw that broke on the back. I'm trying to understand his logical argument right now. So he's talking about whether or not Japan acknowledges his opinions or not. And if they don't, then it doesn't really matter what Nick is doing. He can be hateful all he wants because... Okay, this is an interesting, you know, frame of idea he's going into.
then people are blaming him deleting his account on me, but I thought he didn't know me. Pick a fucking argument. Pick a fucking side. You know what I mean?
Well, the whole didn't know you part was like, yeah, like apparently Shinpei Nagai was not talking about Nicholas Light. In the video where Nicholas Light basically said Shinpei Nagai is directly calling me out. He, you know, misinterpreted the words and there was a language barrier. And then that tweet and that video then got relayed on by his haters into Shinpei Nagai at that point, which then he acknowledged Nick and said, the rage baiting and the breaking of NDA shit, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm getting offline, right? That's why I say I think that he was directly involved, and to say that he wasn't, I think is very dishonest. Right? And to blame that on the Sakuga tards only about the NDA shit, I think is so beyond delusional. Again, just cover it by Chibi, right? Again, just another thing that I fucking hate, that he won't even acknowledge Nicholas Light's involvement in this shit.
Like, it's crazy. That's what I've been dealing with for months.
And you know what? I don't like victim blaming. A girl gets sexually assaulted in the streets because she tried to dress up sexy to feel herself. Never gonna say, you were asking it for it, girl. That's nasty. But at the same time, there's a part of me that understands that the world is a fucked up place and you can't expect everything to be sunshine and rainbows to cuddle around you. In an ideal world, no one would go after stuff like that. No one would try to dox or send death threats to Chibi. But we don't live in an ideal world. We live in a nasty place where your actions will lead to consequences, whether you like it or not. This is reality. And just because you condemn it doesn't mean it's going to go away. And this is what I keep saying, right? No matter how morally just you are in condemning those who dox and send CP or whatever to you, it's not going to change anything. And the more actions that you repeat like this, it's going to get even more fucking worse. So in a way, you are absolutely asking for it. You don't make it any better, and you have no intentions on making it better. So don't be surprised when it gets more nasty in the future.
Pick a fucking side. Would you ever try to make your own anime production house? No. Nah. I don't even know the first thing about anime production, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
I think we all know that by now.
Will you be dropping your reaction to the Fire Force trailer for sure? Are you really going to try to stream every day? I'm going to try my best. Let's say a month is like 30 days. I want to stream at least 26.
All right.
That's my goal.
Do that for multiple years now, straight.
So I don't want to say every day. I want to say that I want to stream at least 26 out of 30 days in a month.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he was told about a big creator, but didn't know you exactly. But like, that's the thing. People were blaming me.
Yes, it is you. You are the big creator.
I honestly believe it wasn't me. I don't condone people telling the guy to kill himself or they're gonna fucking murder him. Of course I don't condone that shit.
Yeah, but when we had a direct tweet from that video, remember, his hater, he literally posted a screenshot of his hater relaying the message to Shinpei Nagai. What do you think is happening? What other big creator in that specific moment in time was involved in the drama? Like, there is only one option, you know?
But the people that do that,
What's going on, Flexi? Flexi, apparently, you're still cool with Nick. I was hoping there was going to be drama. I was hoping that your name was going to be ignored in the chat. So far, we have ED Anime, GOT Games, and Freshest Anime. Nick, you don't fuck with them. But Flexi was spared. Unfortunately, I can't make shit up. Unfortunate.
everyone's going to blame.
And now we also know that you guys are going to go to Japan together. That's it so far. You've been spared of the drama.
Me. Everyone's going to blame me because I am the poster child for One Punch Man hate. Seriously.
Yeah, because you fucking brought it upon yourself. You wanted to. You fucking thrust. No one crowned this. You literally just stepping over fucking everybody. Just demanded that throne. You made that throne for yourself.
You cannot talk about One Punch Man Season 3 without bringing up my reactions.
Yes.
They're like synonymous at this
Yes.
point.
And that's your goal. That's the entire point in a dead fucking season, to rally off the negativity. And it's kind of smart.
And I'm not saying that from an ego perspective.
It's
saying
just
that
true.
From the truth. Reaction streams are back regular. I can never say that fucking word. It's like a tongue twister.
Regularly.
Yeah. I want to react every fucking day. You are way too huge. That's why all blame come to you. Yeah, I expect it. Honestly.
Why? But here's the thing. There is a bit of truth in that, yet what about your boy Roshi? Have you seen your boy Roshi ever get in drama? Well, not really, but like, there was this one, right? Remember this one? No, I think your boy, I think the way that they handle, they're fucking professionals. They don't have time for this shit. They're parents, right? This wasn't even them causing any trouble. I'm just putting their fucking thumbnail in there because it was like a tweet that was stirring a lot of emotion, right? Your boy Roshi is bigger than Nicholas Light. Yet they don't get in trouble like that. There's 3 people. You would think there'd be drama. There isn't. There's other big creators like Michelangelo, right? Hey, shout outs to FlexiJ Anime. And many others who, obviously, I'm not trying to say, like, I'm trying to think of like million+ subscribers, right? There's like other creators involved that doesn't get into this shit. So it's not really only about the size of your influence, but more of the type of person you are, what you're willing to do with that influence, right? So it's not really that you're the biggest target. It's that you paint a target on your back and you make it so easy for people to hate on you, which you thrive off of. And again, a very toxic relationship of dancing with the devil.
It's not like I'm sitting here and saying I don't deserve this.
Mm.
I do.
Yeah, he gets it. He gets
like,
it.
all the hate I get is deserved. Like, whatever,
Yeah.
bro. You could agree. I disagree. But I'm not going to sit here and say I don't deserve it. Like, oh, I shouldn't be getting any negativity.
I'm glad that he's actually. I think that this part is one of the few genuine moments from him. If he could have really just said that I don't deserve any of this and created even more rage baiting, the amount of people that would call him out for this shit right here, right? Oh my god.
Fuck that. It's the life I chose.
And that's pretty much it. This is the end of the stream section. This is a 1 hour and 20-minute video, huh? I was just gonna check it out just for a quick moment to see what's going on. But anytime Nick fucking gets showing up, there's just, what can I say? It's just too easy, bro, to make the content. It's just too fucking easy. At the end of the day, I think that I should try to be nicer in the way that I handle the drama. But at the same time, I don't want to limit myself. I think that Nick can take it on the chin. Anytime he has a trouble, anytime he's uncomfortable or thinks something was out of line, he can message me about it and we can go over it together, because I genuinely believe in everything that I say when I talk about Nicholas Light. It gets very offensive at times, very personal, but I don't think I'm wrong. And he, I think, is aware that my coverage of him is beneficial in a way, and that's why he keeps me around rather than just flat out blocking me like many other creators. And at the end of the day, like I'm pretty much open to anything in terms of like making content, no matter how at odds we are with each other, except fraud lad of culture. Maybe I would change my fraud lad of culture, opinion pretty soon too. Fraud lad of culture, I think, is incapable of actually making good content though. I just don't see potential to make content with him. That's why it's not even worth it to even explore that idea. But Nick is different, always willing to work with him. There's gonna be moments where we get more heated than this. It's probably gonna continue. I just wonder what kind of new drama is gonna happen in the winter, man. And again, right? He plays the role of the heel. He plays the villain. And there's a part of me that appreciates that and kind of respects that in a way that he's willing to play this role for the sake of engagement and entertainment. But I feel like there's a better way to do this than get real people involved. And also, you're not a martyr, nor should you be treated as one for playing the heel. Because again, this role comes with many people shitting on you. But like, this is not a sacrifice. You chose this path. So if you can't handle heat, right, get the fuck out of the kitchen.